Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. In today's video, we'll be previewing tomorrow's game set to be played at the Parc des Princes versus Auxerre in Ligue 1. Paris Saint-Germain obviously sitting top of the table alongside Monaco, but not number one because we lost versus Marseille, which was absolutely disgusting. Auxerre chilling in mid-table, 2 wins and 3 defeats. I'm trying to remember the games versus Auxerre last season. And it's a bit difficult because I don't think it was memorable games. I'm very sure one of them was extremely memorable. The Auxerre game where Paris Saint-Germain came back into form. 0-0 around December. PSG actually played decently well. You know, that was the period where we were really bad. We got 0-0, but their goalkeeper had an incredible performance. And the later game versus Auxerre, towards the end of the season, we probably played a rotation lineup at the Parc. Yeah, I think Desiree Doué scored. I think we only won 1-0. So not really anything to take away from the previous games versus Auxerre. One important thing to mention before the game, there will be a small celebration for Ousmane Dembélé Ballon d'Or. We obviously did the same thing for Messi. It was Messi. There we go, Messi, and as you can see right here, it was Messi and Donnarumma. Donnarumma obviously won the Leviathan trophy, the best goalkeeper trophy, and Messi with the Ballon d'Or. And Paris Saint-Germain didn't just have Dembélé with the Ballon d'Or. No, we won Team of the Year, and Luis Enrique obviously won Coach of the Year. So I can show you guys this picture right here. Where is it? I think this is what we're going to see. You can see Dembouz lifting the Ballon d'Or, Marquinhos lifting the best team of the season, and Luis Enrique manager of the year. So this is something we could see, maybe Marquinhos, Luis Enrique, and Dembélé lifting these 3 awards. I don't think, because it's a game to be played, I don't think they will come with suits and everything. Dembélé obviously is not going to play. Marquinhos as well is not going to play, if you haven't known that. When I made the video, but let's take a look at the reports and everything ongoing into this game. Donnarumma, such a tribute from the body. It was a surprise. It was really beautiful. Thank you very much. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. All right, this has nothing to do with the game. Yeah, this is actually some news. Champions, the Trophée du Champion will be played on January 8th in Kuwait. It's finally been decided, and Ligue 1 still haven't started. There are 4 teams in the semi-final. It's still, like usual, only one final between Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille, 8th of January. Make sure to be there. We're getting our leg back versus Marseille. Yeah, this has to do with the Barca game. Luis Enrique. Let's read some press conference. We're the best team in the world. That's nice. It's a mentality we have that the supporters love. We dominated last season and we're happy. Seeing Ousmane's level, that's very nice. It was an almost perfect Monday, except for the Classico result. We played a very good match. We didn't deserve to lose. That's the path of a team. What we showed for the Ballon d'Or was exceptional. The fact that Ousmane shows his Ballon d'Or to the supporters, that's never seen before. That is true. The mistakes might have made my player during the El Clasico, that's part of the game. If you do the same thing against Barca, you're done for. But you have to accept it. Players aren't machines. I try to not get angry when they failed passes. You have to accept because it's normal. That's true. The youngsters, it's nice to see them in the locker room. It reminds me of my experience as a player. They have technical and physical quality that can help the team. We need to normalize the link between under 19 and under 23 and the first team. It's important for us. That is very true, and that's something Paris Saint-Germain are improving on. Warren Zara Emre, Senimayulu, and Ibrahim Mbaye being the latest, going from the under-19 to the top team. I regret for not having recruited more players. No, it's not easy for PSG. Buying a player isn't going to a supermarket. We have to be attentive to everything. We're calm. We're ready to analyze everything, and no, it's not easy right now. I don't feel like changing anything. The injuries, that's football, that's competition, the high level. You have to adapt the situation. It's nothing important. You have to prepare to manage. I'm not worried. More fragile than last season. No, it's the same as last year. Football is sport where injuries are normal. You have to know how to manage that. We're trying to predict all the things that are going to happen, but we're not fortune tellers. It's a mentality that I'm trying to transmit to our players and our supporters. Calm. We have a lot of quality players. Everything is planned. We're going to miss, but we've succeeded much more than we've missed. All right. I don't think there's that much. Drones Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembélé continue the rehabilitation process, affecting left quadriceps. Marquinhos will remain in treatment for the coming weeks. But you guys have already seen the video before, but yeah, Marquinhos is out for a couple of weeks right here. This is going to be the manager for the game. All right, I guess we'll just jump into building the lineup then. Let me see. We have the Barca game coming up. We played this game on Saturday. Barca PSG on Wednesday. Let's build this lineup. Let's remove all of this. So the parallel situation I'm in is Luis Enrique gonna play the best 11, sub them out early to prepare for Barca, who's gonna rotate. I actually think Luis Enrique is gonna go with the best 11, especially with the defeat to Marseille, and then just sub them out. And we're gonna play Auxerre, so it's not gonna be that high of an intensity game. And we have good break. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. But the game is away, obviously. So, Hakimi, Chevalier, Nunmensch. Easy peasy. Marquinhos is obviously injured, so he's not going to be playing. It's going to be Pacho and Zabarni starting their first game together. Yes, they did play versus Marseille, but it wasn't like in the 5 at the back and everything. This will be the first game. I'm very sure Luis Enrique will start them. Yeah, nothing more. Midfield, again, simple. Actually, before we do that, there is one report I just remembered that's important to read, and that's regarding Fabian Redondo Ruiz right here. Fabian Ruiz felt muscle pain in the game versus Marseille, although not mentioned in the club's medical report. He only participated in some of the exercises in training, as Luis Enrique prefers to be cautious. The Spaniard is likely to start on the bench versus Auxerre. So, it could be Fabian, but they're saying most likely. So, Neves as well. Okay, so now we are in a little bit of a weird situation because we read the report about Neves' rehabilitation and everything, but this report came out earlier here from Queiroz. Brady Barcola and Neves are likely to make their returns to the squad, so maybe they don't start. So maybe Neves will be in the squad but won't start. I guess we'll have to go with Warren. And you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to start Mayulo then in the Fabian role. Khvicha. It's probably going to be Khvicha, Gonçalo Kang. I don't think we start Barcola. Again, Barcola could maybe start, Fabian could maybe start, Neves could maybe start, but we know Paris Saint-Germain, they don't want to take any risks. It should be probably like this. Maybe we see Mbaye getting some cheeky minutes. You know what? I would honestly prefer this. You play Kang as the false nine, play Mbaye on the wing. I just don't want to see hashtag no to Ramos. Is there anyone else that could maybe play? No, and we saw Luis Enrique try the 5 at the back versus Marseille, so maybe he tries that out, plays Lucas in the central position, and then just removes one of the attackers. That could happen as well, but I'm very sure of this defense, very sure of the midfield. If Neves and Fabian don't start, attack could be Mbaye, Lee, Kvara, or it could be Kvara, Lee, Gonçalo, or even Kvara, Mbaye, Gonçalo. That's been it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this quick preview. My prediction for this game is, as I said, just no injuries. Give me a 2-0. 2-0 victory with no injuries would be perfect. That's been it from boy PSG, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. And as usual, allez Paris.